All right. Okay, guys. Hello and welcome to another video by Fermove. Fernando Munoz is my name, and today we are going to do the reshoot of the Are the Streets of China Safe? Last time I did this, it was on the spur of the moment, and I picked up my phone and I started shooting, and it was really bad. So today, I have engaged the service of my lovely wife, who is holding the camera for me, and I feel very safe because she knows kung fu. So if anything happens, she can kick some igu. So we're cool. I see right here that we have 12 people watching. Okay, so let's start going down the road into this industrial area, which is quite dark, quite. If I were to be in my country, it would be a little bit spooky. So let's walk that way. Okay, so as I was saying in the last video, uh, you can walk in China uh, in the middle of the night. Right now, as you saw, it's 9 o'clock in the evening, and it's an area that would be scary to a lot of people. There's not too many people. It's quite dark. I don't know. I would like you guys to let me know in the comment section below how is the light and how is the sound. Let me see the comments. First time you see me wearing specs. Yeah, I'm having trouble with my contact lenses. Cheers from Hong Kong, Fernando. Thanks, Jake Jones. All right. So as you can see, this is an area that doesn't have uh, too many parks or too many trees. It's just a residential, sorry, an industrial area. Um, we're going to see some factories. We're going to see some things that are a little bit not the best quality streets, so to speak. And the question is it risky for me to be walking around in the middle of the night alone, well, with my wife, in a place like this? Now, the other thing that I wanted to talk about is I wanted to bring to your guys' attention what we've been seeing in the United States, how unsafe uh, things are for Asian people these days in America. Eh, it's it's a very sad thing what we are seeing, and I would like to make that parallel, how safe it is for a foreigner like myself here in China to walk in a place like this. If you have heard or if you know of anybody, are those gunshots? I don't know. No, it's fireworks, guys. It's firecrackers. Okay, we are going to go into the dark area. So this way over here. This is quite dark over here. So let's go and see what it is like being around here. All right, let's go this way. Okay, hold on. There's a car coming. No, okay, let's go this way. Um, we got a couple of factories right here. It's the end of the new year, the Chinese New Year holiday, so people are starting to come back. This is the first day when people have come back to work. So, sorry, is everything okay?
Is kind of can't see your face. I
Okay,
can't see your
let's turn on the light. Then 1 second. I don't know if that looks better or not. Does it look better? Hold it a little bit higher. Let me see. Anyway, pretty dark. So let's keep walking. As I was saying, this is the first day of the Chinese New Year when people have come back to work. What was that? What did you say?
I didn't say anything.
I heard somebody walk. Okay, let's keep walking. It's the first day after the Chinese New Year, and
Hey,
what?
I think someone's following us.
Somebody's what?
Someone's following. Don't look. Just go.
Where?
Don't look behind us. Keep walking.
Hey, Fernando! Hey guys, what's happening? Happy New Year!
It's Caliber Wings.
Hey,
Hey, how you guys doing? Point at him, pointing
Yeah, I
at
was,
him.
coming, chasing. I was following you.
Following me.
You're doing this live stream, so I was following you. I said, hello, hello, hello. You couldn't hear me. So,
Uh, it's great to see you, man. Well, hey, this is Caliber Wings,
guys.
his channel. He's come to Dongguan to join me in this video where we want to show you guys how safe it actually
Oh, it's
is.
pretty safe, yeah.
Let's go this way then.
All right.
All right. Ooh, the light works really, really well. Let me read some of the comments over here. It says,
Anything
you
good?
hear the sound people are getting. Okay. Anyway, we'll get to some messages a little bit later. So, tell me, what is your experience with safety in China?
Well, it's really, really, really very safe. I mean,
Have you
that's
ever
what
been mugged? Have you ever been robbed or anything like that?
never been mugged, never been robbed. I wish I've been robbed, but I can show off my kung fu skills. But no.
No, for me, the only thing that has happened is when I lived in Shenzhen in the year 2000, there were a few pickpockets.
Mm.
I was pickpocketed a couple
Right.
of times.
Right.
And again, they are so skillful, you don't even feel it. No,
Right.
I would walk from my home to my office,
Mhm.
and it would be like a 5-minute walk.
Mm.
And they would just take my phone from my pocket and
Yep.
yes.
Yep.
So
Those were back in the day.
back in the day.
Yeah.
And the other thing that has happened to me in my 20 years here, where one bicycle was stolen from the back of my car.
Mm.
I had it on a rack,
Okay.
and I forgot to lock the bike.
Right.
So me and my wife, we go back to we go to eat something, go back to the car, bikes are gone.
That
That's the
reminds me of a
extent of it.
story.
Yeah.
So the only time that I actually thought, oh no, indeed, damn, they stole my bike, because I was riding my bicycle to Huachangpei. That's a place for electronics and phones and stuff like that. So I was there, and I actually
Move a
parked
little
my
to the right.
bike. I parked my bike in front of the store,
Yeah.
and I went in. Of course, I locked the wheels, right? So I went in to get my phone case and everything. So once I came out, like maybe 15 minutes later, I was like, where's my bike? I was like, oh no, really? And then as I walked away, like feeling all dejected, I saw my bike over there because I parked it at the wrong place.
Oh.
The security guard actually took it and put it where the bikes should be.
Uh-huh.
So still have my bike, nothing stolen. So yeah.
No, for me, the first experience with how different China is to my home country was when I first landed in Shanghai, like my very first day. I had brought 2 suitcases and my laptop. I got on a taxi, got to the hotel, and I was very jet lagged, very confused, very, like in a rush. I got to the hotel and I get to register, and then I said like, oh my god, I forgot my laptop
Mm.
in the taxi. In my country, that would be the last I know, the last I hear about my laptop.
Bye. Yeah.
The moment I thought about that, I turned around, and guess what? The taxi driver is coming with my laptop. So like, you left. Well, of course in Chinese, I didn't understand.
你忘了这个
Yeah, you forgot your laptop. And he just handed it to me, and I didn't know how to thank this person because I don't speak any Chinese or anything.
Tip maybe.
He wouldn't take it.
Oh, okay.
He wouldn't
Wow.
take it.
Okay.
He wouldn't take any money. He wouldn't
Honest
take
to goodness,
anything.
people.
So that was my first few hours in China, and that was a huge surprise for me. I was not aware that people were dishonest here. I mean, that honest, not dishonest, that honest.
Yeah, exactly.
My second experience with that was probably 2 months later.
Mhm.
I was in Xi'an, and we lived out in the fields in a campus of the Xi'an Fanyu Daxue.
Mhm.
And I dropped my wallet with my passport.
Wow.
We taken a taxi, and I
See,
put it on
there's
top of
a
the taxi.
security guard over there. I think. Security. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, there's a
Can you
security
help?
guard. See, it's protecting the people in the darkness. 新年快乐，新年快乐。 You see, people are friendly in China.
Yeah.
So
Okay, back to my story. I put my wallet with my passport on top of the taxi, right? And paid the guy, and the guy took off. So of course, the wallet fell on the ground. And a day later, I was really worried because of course I lost my passport, right? Someone from the village where the university was came back and said like, "Hey, yeah, it goes this way." All right, guys.
some kerfuffle.
It's Narki's kerfuffle. Yeah, little technical difficulties. Um, yeah, but we're back. We're back on stream. Okay.
Your
So
wallet. Yeah.
that old lady came to the university because she knew that this was the only place where foreigners were. It's a very small town. So she walked to the
Smart lady.
department. Yeah.
Smart
I
lady.
said like,
Yeah.
this must belong to somebody here. She gave me my passport and my soul came back to my body. I'm like,
Ooh.
oh my God.
The biggest sigh of relief.
I wanted to give her a reward. You know, I wanted to give her like, I don't know, 100
Yeah.
RMB, whatever.
500.
She would not take the money, man.
Yeah.
She would not take the money.
Yeah.
It was really, really surprising to me that, well,
You know what?
And
You know what?
here's, oh wait, sorry, I forgot. The wallet had money,
All right.
my
Okay.
credit cards, everything was in there. So that was a big, big surprise for me.
You know what, Fernando? One of my mentors actually told me that, if you want to reward somebody who, will not take cash, bring them to a meal or buy a meal to them.
Mhm.
That's the best way. So that's also a way that this mentor of mine used to tell me, when I told them, hey, I see all these so-called beggars. I mean, sometimes some are real.
Yeah.
Some are not. You're not sure.
Yeah.
And, in order to be sure, you don't give them money. You can buy them a bun. You can buy them a little bit of food. And that's it. You just
Yeah.
do it. Yeah.
That's one of the ways that I like to interact with people who are maybe begging. I'll buy them food. I'll
Great.
buy them an apple or something.
Great.
And if they don't take the apple,
Mm.
if they say like, I just want money,
Then
all right. So you just want money.
exactly.
The situation is different.
Yeah.
In that case, I just walk away.
Great.
So guys, again, a very dark and I don't know. How are things in Singapore? Do you
Oh.
have places like this? Very dark.
Well, everywhere in Singapore is perhaps like that back 30, 40 years ago.
Mhm.
But right now in cosmopolitan Singapore, you won't have, you will have the quiet places, but it will all be lit with lampposts within maybe 20, 30 meters.
I see.
So yeah, it's a very safe place in Singapore as well.
An industrial place like this in my country, Colombia, will be a very, very scary place for a man or a woman, no matter what. If I remember being a kid, whenever I had to go to a street that was very, very dark, my parents' recommendation was just run to the next light. You know, like until you see people.
Wise
There's
choice.
nobody here.
Nobody.
We're like sitting ducks, so to speak. If somebody wanted to do something to us,
Yep.
we would be sitting ducks.
Yeah.
Let's see some of the chats over here. We have Quantum Alchemist.
Hello, Quantum Alchemists.
Yep.
The usual suspects, I guess.
Yeah. Jarvis Light. Let's go back. Guys, I didn't bring my reading glasses. These are my
Driving glasses.
these are my driving glasses. So I apologize if I can't read X. What is that? Like pound sign or
Yeah, and also another thing, I was actually asking local people because when I'm in Shenzhen, and then I finish dinner, maybe some drinks, and I'm heading back to my residence. I see young ladies, pretty young ladies,
Mm.
dressing up very prettily, walking by themselves at about 12 a.m., 1, 2 a.m., or maybe with another lady. But most of the time, single
Yeah.
ladies.
Yeah.
And I was wondering, isn't there like temptation? But the local people tell me no, because the penalties for any crime in regards to attacking women or things like that, and there's all these CCTV around,
Yes.
that nobody would actually attempt any of these things.
Yeah.
So deterrent is better than the cure.
Somebody was left a comment in my video saying that in my previous attempt to make this video, be careful of they were saying that if you study psychology of crime, it's not so much the fear is not the punishment, the fear is getting caught. That's what deters people, not so much how big or small the punishment is, but getting caught is what they fear more than anything else. And in that sense, CCTV cameras, which are okay, but do you see any?
I think there are some.
Well,
Definitely.
I see one on top.
Yeah. Definitely there'll be CCTV surrounding.
Let's try to find.
Yeah, one of my hobbies is to find cameras on the streets.
Yeah. So yeah, this is one of the things that makes China extremely safe.
There we go. There's one over there.
Yep. Infrared.
See? So I mean, you can't really.
You can't really do anything to us unless you want to get caught. You want to be on screen
Yeah.
committing a felony or doing something bad to us.
So a personal experience of mine, when I was taking the Hexinghao, which is like the fast train from
Yeah.
Shenzhen
To the left.
to when I was taking the train from Shenzhen to Changping,
Yeah.
when I alighted from the train, there were all these, I think, authorities. They were like waiting for somebody. So
Uh-huh.
maybe they already picked up either by facial recognition or some tip-off that this person is coming through here. So that means they have the information.
Yeah.
Right. And all this comes from all these TVs and
Surveillance
stuff.
camera. Look,
Yeah.
look at that. Look at that. Point at the.
Yeah.
Check that out. Check that corridor over there. That's a whole set of cameras. There's a whole set of cameras making sure that we're safe. Let's walk that way. We're going to get into an even darker
that's
area.
even darker.
Yeah. How hey Chinese expert.
Oh, you gotta pay royalties.
Pay to Jason, Chinese expert. No, look. I've heard of people who have been mobbed, who have been robbed, who have been they lost things here and there, but nobody's saying that China's perfect.
No.
Nobody's saying that China's perfect, but compared to any place where I have lived in my life, and I've lived in many, many places, China is one of the safest, or is the safest place to live.
Besides safe, it's also gradually learning. What do I mean?
What do you mean?
when I am in the Cha Chanting,
Yeah.
right, the restaurant,
Yeah.
and they have all these monitors. They are, instead of showing movies and stuff, they're actually showing civic-minded education.
Educational stuff, yeah.
Things like washing your hands, things like recycling, not to spit on the floor. So all these things, it's
It's
actually
campaigns.
exactly.
We
Yeah,
can go this way a little bit.
yeah, sure. Let's. So that's interesting with China.
Okay, but I think there's something. The street is not the best quality around here.
And also, I think your missus here would know that there are like a few words. I think there's about 15 words, 2-letter words, Chinese words that's always been either printed, brought, that's placed around many areas.
Yeah.
Things like 爱国. What was that? Do you know? All the it's all teaching the good stuff.
Yeah.
Right. About being kind, about being honest,
Being civil.
country first and love your neighbor and things like that. So these are all
And people like
Yeah.
to look at those and say like, oh,
Propaganda.
look at that. They're just brainwashing them. They're
brainwashing.
just trying to educate people and make people better citizens and more aware of that we're all in this together.
Yeah.
I'm going to be doing a live stream with Jerry Goody,
Oh, great.
on Monday.
Really? This Monday?
Yeah, cheap plug in.
Okay. Okay. I'll be
And
watching.
we're going to be talking about harmony in China, and how important it is. Also, tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, we have another live stream with Zip Glickman. And we're going to be answering the question, will China rule the world? What do you think? Well, we're not gonna. Okay, maybe we can turn around.
Yeah.
Turn around because we're coming to a bit of a too bright for this video.
Got to keep the lights, the ambiance.
Yeah, the spooky ambiance. So yes, those are a few live streams that are coming your way tomorrow 9 a.m. We're gonna be talking about will China rule the world, and you gotta listen up for the answers because Zib and I, the cool thing about him and I is that we don't always see eye to eye. So you'll hear difference of opinions over there. And with Jerry, well, harmony has a lot to do with what the government tries to teach people with all these messages. You
see, we're really on uncharted terrain.
Yeah, basically this road is kind of rough. So this is one of those areas that is not all that developed, or because it's very industrialized, it's not very polished, so to speak.
Let's go over there. We'll go over there.
Yeah, let's go to this side. A bit darker. Ooh, somebody dropped the bike. So, have you ever been cheated out of money, for example? There's a lot of fraud, for example, on WeChat and things like that.
Okay, so
Has that happened to you?
I think I've only experienced one time whereby it is more like a commodity. So the seller on Taobao tries to put something that he's selling that I want, but instead he gives me something else. But that is quickly rectified because there's a 7-day refund policy on Taobao that protects the buyer. So things like this, it's like petty stuff. There are still people that do it, not just in China, everywhere, right?
Yeah. They try to get a quick buck.
Exactly. So that's about it that I've experienced.
Yeah, with Taobao, I haven't had anything that is actually ill-intentioned. I think they pack something and it breaks, or they send the wrong one, and it's very, as you said, very easily sorted out.
Yeah.
Let's go to this very, very dark alley.
Oh, Burbex would like this.
Yeah. Burbex, how you doing? Shout out to Burbex, who likes to do urban exploration. I don't be careful because it's really. Maybe you can be on our side.
Yes.
So you can
On
look
the
forward.
side,
Yeah. So in terms of scams and things like that on WeChat, for example, that has never happened to me because a lot of those things actually take place. Well, let's look at where we are. Have a look at where we are.
Wow, look at that. It's like Avengers Endgame. Right? Yeah, these are all rubbles.
This is all rubble. This is another thing. I mean, this.
Well, it's rubble now.
Yeah.
But come 3 years later.
No, what 3 years? Come 3 months later.
3 months.
3 months later.
This
This
will be
is going to
something
be
else, like a mall or
factory,
something.
a building, a mall. Oh, I know where we are. This used to be a barbecue place.
Oh, okay.
The best ribs in the world.
What happened then?
They sold out, probably. They bought them out.
And look at all the new buildings that's been constructed over there.
Yeah. We are not far. That area over there, those 2 towers, they're being built. They've been building them for about a year. And on the right, they're building a shopping mall behind this wall. There's a street between here and the lot where they're building it. And over there, behind that wall, right there, behind that wall, there's a brand new school.
You know what, Fernando? I think this place, if you just pan out a little bit, if we had a barbecue pit right now, we drive the car in, We have a barbecue here. Nobody's going to disturb us,
Nobody.
right? We're going to have a good, jolly good time.
We can start selling some yarrow.
Yeah. So this is what we're talking about.
You have the freedom to do these kind of things in a place
freedom.
like China.
We have.
Freedom.
Okay.
Well, one of my most viewed videos is freedom from fear. Freedom from fear, I mentioned it in that video, is you don't have the pressure, you don't have that inside you where you're always wondering who's going to do something to me. In my country, for example, if you park your car,
Oh.
oh no, sorry, it's firecrackers. In my country, if you park your car, for example, you need to, before you get off your car, you need to check left, you need to check right to see that nobody is actually going to open the door or steal your car. We have come
To a
to a
dead
dead
end.
end.
I'm sure there's a little. Oh, look at that.
Should we venture?
Yeah, we shall venture into the.
Come, follow us.
Ooh.
Guys, it's the middle of the night. It's the middle of the night. This is China. This truly is how big China is. The only thing I'm afraid of is some IE, some aunt. Stuff. What are you doing? Get out of here. How safe is this? How scared would you be in your country if you went in a place like this?
Yeah, it looks like we've gone into somebody's house. No way out. We've got to make a U-turn, my friend.
All right.
All right, we're gonna make a U-turn.
That's what happens when you do urban exploration. Let me go past you.
Yeah.
Bye bye. Let's leave it.
No! What are you doing?
Okay.
We just effectively scared the wife. Okay, get in front of us. All right, so we are running into. How long have we been broadcasting?
Another 28 minutes?
About 20
About
minutes.
20 minutes, yeah.
All right. Oh, there will be ghosts. Ghost stories.
Yeah.
Are you scared of ghosts?
Well,
Do
I've
you
actually,
believe in ghosts?
I've actually had a ghost story I need to share. I think it's a good chance for me to share.
Let's go.
So just 2 days ago,
Maybe I
I
turn
had-
off the light.
I had a dream. Seriously, I had a dream. And so what happened is that I'm on this train.
Yeah.
So in trains, there are different cars, right? So you have this car here. The next car there is separated by this little door, right?
Yeah.
So when I was in the dream, I was actually sitting down on the right side of the train, and I could see the other car because I'm sitting near to the door.
Yeah.
So there's people in the other car for sure. There's people in the other car, and then on this side there's actually no seats. It's actually like luggage compartments.
Yeah.
But in the luggage compartments, I see little dolls. And I saw the hands of the dolls moving. All right. The next thing I know, I was actually a little bit asleep. Right. I was asleep, and as I woke up in the train, the doors were already closed, and there were lots of these little dolls just like pulling me down, hair over their face, and little hands and pulling me down.
What?
And I just and that's my ghost story. True story. It's a true story.
No, but I don't believe in ghosts. Do you?
Well, I've not seen one yet.
Well, hey, I saw something very interesting because my wife and I, a bit on the left side, we are into electric cars and whatnot.
Okay.
We saw a video from Tesla. You know that Tesla has this infrared kind of camera,
Yes.
and there's this guy driving very slowly through a cemetery, and he's got the camera pointing like there's nothing, right?
Right.
But the sensors pick up people. That was spooky.
But
You
you,
didn't see
but,
that?
but you know what? ghosts are not infrared, isn't it?
Well, I don't know
So-
what kind of sensor there is. Careful. I don't know what kind of sensor it is, but that was really. I was like, Jesus.
Yeah, there are lots of all these ghost hunting YouTube channels. So anyway, but we are talking about China.
We're talking about China and we're talking about how safe it is. Guys, let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to be looking through
We can
questions that
maybe-
you may have. The police in China did such a good job. Jerry, that's a good one. Make sure you watch. Never saw a ghost. All right, guys, we're reading your questions, so start typing them. We can answer them. And if you feel like you want to contribute with a super chat, hey, I'm not going to say no. Okay, this is very late because the latency.
Oh, okay, we got.
All right, guys, we have a bit of latency, so you're not going to type any questions just yet. But okay, how about we wrap it up right now?
Yeah.
First of all, guys, I want to remind you, go look at Caliber Wings videos. Awesome guys, collectibles, as I learned recently.
Thank you very
And
much.
pretty cool channel, pretty cool guy, friendly guy. I posted this live stream today, and he called me like, "Hey, how about I join you?" And I say,
Yeah.
"Hey, how about we do something spooky?"
And I said, hey, how about doing something fun?
So thank you very much for coming, man. I
Yeah.
really, really appreciate it.
Definitely.
And
Yeah.
guys, in addition, remember, 75% of you guys who watch my videos are not subscribed. So please change that. Hit that subscribe button. It really, really helps, and I really appreciate it. And well, I don't know. I think that we've proven very, very
Pretty much.
without any doubt that China is a really, really safe place at night. And my heart and my prayers go to the Asian people that are struggling, staying safe in other countries. We got to do something to change that. So, guys, that's it for today. Thank you so very much. And until I see you again, take it easy. Bye for now.
Bye for now.